Vietnam's currency revolution, why the world is suddenly watching the dong. Welcome back to IQD to VND. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Our mission? To hit 400 subscribers by the end of April. With your support, we can definitely make it happen. Chapter 1. The unexpected spotlight on the Vietnamese dong. A few months ago, something unexpected started happening. As I scrolled through my usual sources, financial forums, Telegram threads, niche YouTube videos, one thing kept showing up, the Vietnamese dong, VND. At first, I dismissed it. Haven't we heard this all before? Revaluation is coming, Vietnam is the next big thing, and all that jazz. But this time, it felt different. Not just chatter, not hype, signals. Signals backed by real-world events, tangible investments, and institutional attention. It wasn't just about currency speculation anymore. It was about a nation in transformation, economically, politically, and technologically. So I dove deeper. The deeper I went, the more I realized Vietnam isn't preparing for a currency reset. It's preparing for the global stage. Chapter 2. Why Vietnam? Why now? Why has Vietnam entered the spotlight in global currency circles? To start, the dong has long been undervalued. This despite Vietnam being an export powerhouse with a growing middle class. Explosive trade deals a steady increase in foreign direct investment, massive infrastructure upgrades, and yet the exchange rate remains around 1,310 Vietnamese dong per US dollar. This rate doesn't align with Vietnam's productivity and economic scale, so what gives? The truth is, the world has started noticing that Vietnam offers what many nations don't, a stable, growing economy with global relevance. Chapter 3. The manufacturing pivot. Vietnam as China's alternative. China's dominance in manufacturing has long been unquestioned, but recent years have shown us that dependency on China can be risky. Enter Vietnam. Multinational corporations are increasingly diversifying production to countries like Vietnam. It offers cheaper labor, political stability, trade agreements with both Western and Asian economies. Vietnam is now viewed as the #1 alternative to China in the global manufacturing ecosystem. This trend is reinforced by Vietnam's long-term planning and structural economic shifts. Chapter 4. Infrastructure development on a grand scale. Vietnam isn't just talking about growth, it's building it, brick by brick. North-South Expressway. 2,000-plus kilometers of highway from northern Vietnam to the southern tip cost $17 billion. Target completion 2025 Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh high-speed rail. Among the most ambitious transportation projects in Asia, estimated cost $67 billion. Greenlit late 2024, start 2027, fully operational by 2035. Long Thanh International Airport, located 40 kilometers from Ho Chi Minh City, will handle over 100 million passengers annually. Phase 1 cost $4.6 billion, full completion expected by 2035. Ho Chi Minh Metro System Line 1 opened December 2024. Line 2 under construction, completion between 2035-2030 to 2032. These aren't band-aid solutions. These are nation-changing infrastructure upgrades. Chapter 5. Energy overhaul. The clean future. Vietnam is ahead of the curve in renewable energy adoption. Solar energy usage is projected to rise from 5% to 16%. By 2030, major players like Lego are investing in 100% renewable-powered factories. The country is phasing out problematic LNG projects and investing in sustainable alternatives instead. This isn't just environmentally friendly, it's economically strategic. It reduces dependence on fossil fuels and aligns Vietnam with global ESG investment trends. Chapter 6. The digital push, fintech, digital currency, and innovation. Vietnam is digitally transforming at warp speed. Mobile banking and fintech startups are booming. The government has created a regulatory environment that supports innovation. All signs point to a digital dong in the near future. And historically, when countries digitize their financial systems, they also redenominate their currencies to simplify structure and improve public trust. Chapter 7: Revaluation versus Redenomination. What's real? Here's a reality check. Currency reform rarely makes overnight millionaires. Most real-world revaluations are about stabilizing inflation, boosting currency confidence, preparing for digitization. Vietnam could very well be heading toward a redenomination, not a dramatic revaluation. But that doesn't mean there isn't opportunity. Smart investors understand that buying into a rising economy is a long game, and that game has already begun. Chapter 8: Diplomatic and Strategic Alliances. Vietnam isn't just growing economically, it's also strengthening international ties. April 2025, meeting with Spain, focused on defense cooperation and trade partnerships. Vietnam requested a comprehensive strategic partnership statute. The country is also holding private meetings with U.S. banks, investment firms, global manufacturing giants. These meetings signal readiness to integrate into the global elite. Chapter 9: The Iraqi Parallel. What we can learn. Veteran currency watchers often draw parallels between Vietnam and Iraq. Iraq, too, is undergoing structural reform and planning a redenomination. Insiders from Iraq's CBI report that key signs to watch for include project to delete the zeros, digital dinar initiative, WTO accession news. The convergence of these themes signals imminent monetary reform. Vietnam is showing similar patterns. Coincidence? Probably not. Chapter 10: Don't just wait, watch the signals. If you're holding dong or considering an investment, don't just sit back and hope. Educate yourself. Look at infrastructure development, digital banking expansion, trade deal execution, energy reform strategy, foreign investor behavior. The dong is merely a reflection of Vietnam itself, and what it reflects now is a country evolving into a world-class contender. Final chapter: The long game. We're not here to peddle fantasies, we're here to decode real financial futures. Vietnam isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, it's a long-term opportunity for those who understand macroeconomics, global strategy, and digital finance trends. If this article gave you a fresh perspective, hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. At IQD to VND, we don't chase rumors, we follow data, strategy, and long-term vision, so don't sleep on Vietnam, the world isn't. Stay smart, stay ahead, stay subscribed.